This week, 3 of my girlfriends took me to lunch who are also real estate investors, all from different phases of life. One's in her early 30s, I'm in my early 40s. One of the girls is in her early 50s, one who's in her mid 50s. And we were talking about our different investment strategies right now because we're talking about some specific deals. And it's really interesting to see how different phases of life affect your strategy. And when you're listening to people online or there's a course or a mastermind, those things aren't really factored in. It's kind of like, here's the strategy that you should follow. And if you don't do this, you're going to fail. But it really makes me think about how different phases and stages, and not all related to age, really affect your investment strategy. My 31-year-old friend, she's already bought her first rental property. She's got 3 tenants at that property. She's house hacking, but she travels the world for her job, which she, does remodels and does Airbnb setups for people. Then she travels for fun. So she's thinking about renting out her room too, but she's saving. Her goal is $100,000 for the year to buy her next property. And she's not married. She doesn't have any kids. And then next in line as far as age goes is me. I've got 5 kids. I'm married and I'm in a different season of life. I've been investing for 15 years. I've bought, almost $40 million in real estate, and my investment decisions look different now. They're not the max cash flow. They're what cash flows, has some appreciation, some tax benefits, and still keeps my peace. Isn't the hardest deal out there. And then my girlfriend who's early 50s, she's trying to retire her wife right now. They're looking for their next, she owns a business and works for herself, and she wants to retire her wife and her wife not have to work for someone else so they can spend more time together. They don't have kids, and they're looking to buy their next short-term rental so that they can cash flow more. But then my friend who's in her mid 50s, she's like, I'm good. She's got a daughter who's, about to be a teenager, and she's got her significant other, and she's like, I'm good. I don't want anything. I don't want to do anything that hard. I don't want to do anything that's going to disrupt my life. I'm content with where I'm at. And if you were listening to the gurus or the things you see on social media, they make it sound like being content with where you are and not chasing that most sexy next deal, the giant boutique hotel, or no, you got to buy bigger multifamily, or whatever the craze is, right? That you're not chasing that something's wrong and that you need a motivational speaker, or you need to, read some book to change your mindset. That, man, there's a lot of peace that comes with being content with where you are and not striving for that next deal. It's also nice because when you truly love and enjoy what you do, you don't ever feel like you need to retire. So you're kind of doing it at your leisure. What a blessing.